Welcome to the BP311 show. Weekday sports picks, September 22nd, 2022. It's a Thursday. It's 3:11 p.m., so I'm going live right here, right now. A lot to go over, a lot to give out, a lot to tell you about. Let's start with the promos and boost section. Let's start with the free money portion of the program. So I want to run through a lot of this stuff here. I'm going to be looking down at my phone because there is just so much of it out there right now. They're begging you to bet on this game. They're begging you to bet all weekend on football, especially. But there's boosts all over the place. There's promotions everywhere. So Barstool, if you bet 50 on a minus 200 or higher odds this weekend on any football game, you get a $25 casino bonus. It is 5-time playthrough. That's over at Barstool. We'll talk about a little bit of Parks Play Gun Lake. 33% boost on a college football parlay, 3 legs or more. I'm not seeing the specifics on it. I thought I was just on it. Sorry about that. Nobody here. I'm just trying to get you all the boosts, all the promotions, all the ways you can make extra money. You can boost your parlays. You can boost your straight bets. They're giving the boosts out on all kinds of stuff. It just says 3 legs. Max bet $50 on that one. A 3-leg college football parlay. A 10% boost on first touchdown scorer on Sunday over at Parks as well. 10% profit boost on all Sunday games, 25% profit boost on the first touchdown score, a maximum bet of 50. Tonight, actually, all Yankees games in September, Parks is boosting Aaron Judge to hit over home run to plus 350. He's shooting for number 61 tonight. They're doing a same-game parlay Hail Mary contest. Bet $1, win all season. If you are one of the top 10 to win the most off of $1 bet on any pro football game, each weekend, they're giving out payouts. Number 1 plays 300, 2 is 2, 3 is 150, 4 is 125, 5 75, 6 is 50, 7 through 10 get 25, and those are all for free bets, one-time play through, win, and keep your money. They have moved the line on the Tennessee game, half the spread, minus 5.5 against Florida, minus 110. Love that over at Parks. I actually took Tennessee officially on a play that I told you about on Tuesday at minus 9.5. So they got Najee Harris or Nick Chubb to score the first touchdown of Thursday Night Football's game tonight. Steelers-Browns plus 225. That's a good boost. 50% same-game parlay, primetime football insurance for any Thursday night, Sunday night, or Monday Night Football game. 3 legs, 50% insurance. If you bet 20, you get $10 back. It's got to be plus 300 or higher on those odds. Over at Bet River, shifting gears here. Saturday, Major League Baseball same-game parlay bet and get plays $25. Same-game parlay on a Major League Baseball game and get to receive a $10 free bet. 3 legs, minus 200 on each on that one. Soccer parlay profit boost. Log in every weekend for a 20% profit boost on any 3-leg soccer parlay. Also, Bet Rivers 20% NCAA football parlay boost, 3 legs, minus 200 or higher each. Comments? Chat? No? All right, appreciate whoever's watching. Friday night NCAA football bet and get over at Bet Rivers plays $25 pregame wager on any Friday night NCAA football game and get a 20% live boost to use for live bets for 24 hours. Let's see. PointsBet. If you don't have PointsBet, now's a good time to sign up if you are in a state where you can get it. Use code BP311 or click the link below that I will add after the live video. You can get a 100% deposit match up to $2,000, 50% deposit match up to $20,000, 5 risk-free $100 wagers, so you get a free bet every time you wager $100 in your first 5 bets. If they don't win, you get a $100 free bet. They're also doing 72 hours on casino. Whatever you lose, if you lose, you get 200% back in free bets. So if you lose 50, you get $100 back in free bets. Of course, 50 is the minimum. $100 is the minimum there. Up to $400 in free spins if you lose 200. That's the max. PointsBet every single day. They have a power hour. They give out free bets. They give out boosts on certain things and promotions, and it's definitely worth doing. That's also part of everything that's going on over there. Today, I got a free same-game parlay for tonight's game. Of course, everything I tell you here on this free money portion of the program for the promos and for the boost is unofficial because it's not stuff that I put full units or multiple units on like most of my public plays. It's fractions of units, it's sprinkles, and this $2 free same-game parlay. So I threw it on Steelers plus 10.5, anytime touchdown scored Donovan Peoples-Jones, and anytime touchdown scored Kareem Hunt. That's a plus 1,800 parlay there. Power Hour live NFL free bet on any Sunday game. So Sunday at 1 o'clock, log into PointsBet in your account, and you will get a free bet to live bet on any game going on Sunday. I don't know how much the amount will be. It could be $2, could be $5. I don't know. What else? They've been doing every day at PointsBet. I've been logging in, and it's not something that I don't know when it's going to end or how long they're going to do it for, but they've been giving away free spins on different games. Today was Irish Magic. I won about $20, 19 something on 10 free spins at 40 cents a pop. And I used some of that money to bet for tonight, and I used some of that money to actually withdrew a couple bucks there and moved it to another book where I wanted to take advantage of a different promotion. I did take a wager, a flyer on this ridiculous 3-leg MLB spread parlay. Cardinals plus 1.5, Rays plus 1.5, Pirates plus 1.5, plus 335 on the booster. They give you a boost every single day at PointsBet on a 3-leg. So you got that going on as well. Hockey is coming up this weekend. The 24th is the beginning of the NHL preseason, and it will also be the beginning of my official BP311's Hockey Picks new separate YouTube channel. I'll be doing picks on there at least 5 days a week, short 2 to 3 minute videos. Just going to shoot the picks out. Very, very short recap. If you want the more in-depth stuff, keep coming back to Weekday Sports Picks. But that show, that channel, it's going to be up and running this weekend. It's going to be great. Can't wait for it. Some boosts. Bet Rivers, Najee Harris to record over 53.5 rushing yards and score a touchdown versus the Browns is plus 320 tonight. Verlander to get over 6.5 strikeouts against the Orioles tonight is plus 200. That's both of those are at Bet Rivers. FanDuel is giving away same game parlay, $10 risk free, plus 400 odds, 3 legs. I put together a Steelers plus 7.5, Najee Harris with a touchdown, Chubb with a touchdown. I'm sorry, that's not what I put together. That's actually a boost over at FanDuel. A pre-made boost, Steelers plus 7.5, Harris and Chubb both to get a touchdown is plus 800. What I put together, I have to scroll a little farther to find. Of course, I'm throwing these out to you guys just to let you know if you want to tail them, but none of these are official. These are unofficial sprinkles. Same game parlay plus 1144 for Harris to get a touchdown, Cooper to get a touchdown, and Browns to win the game. Now, most of my bets are on the Steelers side of things tonight. Steelers spread. I even put the Steelers money line straight up out there. But these are just same game parlays, and they're risk free. So if I don't get it, I get $10 back in my account. DraftKings is doing the same thing. Same game parlay with a 20% boost on 3 legs, and it goes up and away. If you put more legs on it, you get more of a boost, all the way up to 100% boost on a 10 leg for Thursday Night Football, and it's risk free on top of that. So I just did the 3 legs, took 20% boost. I got it risk free behind his Steelers money line. Harris to get a touchdown, and Cooper 5+ receptions. That is plus 780. Let's see what else I can find for you before we get out of here. Just going through the free money portion of the program. Promotions, boosts, and things of that nature. There was a lot today, and there was a lot for this weekend, and I was scrolling through the different books. Caesars, Aaron Judge, and Albert Pujols both to hit a home run. I know it's pretty wonky, plus 1,800. Brady and Rodgers each over 2.5 passing touchdowns on Sunday, plus 800. Josh Allen and Tua each over 2.5 passing touchdowns on Sunday, plus 700. Amon-Ra St. Brown over 99.5 receiving yards and a touchdown on Sunday, plus 420. Kansas, Auburn, TCU, and Wake Forest all to win on Saturday, plus 1,000. All 5 of those were at Caesars. Blazing boost over at Firekeepers. DPJ scores a touchdown versus the Steelers, plus 330. They've also got one for Phillies and White Sox both to win at plus 415, but I didn't like that one. I didn't even sprinkle it. Let's see here. Took a 1-game parlay over at MGM with a boost as well. 24%. I took Amon-Ra. This is the Lions game on Sunday. Amon-Ra St. Brown anytime touchdown. Quintez Cephas anytime touchdown, which is pretty much a long shot, but for the small sprinkle I put on this, it was worth it. And Lions spread plus 3,500 on that. The Lions spread. I may have took an alternate there. We're rolling here. Rolling away. Free money portion of the program. So on top of all these different books that are giving out all these different things, I mean, Sports Illustrated is one I just signed up for. They're doing different things every weekend, but I know that they did one where if you bet 5 and you won, you got, I think, $100, $50 in free bets. If you did 10 and you won, you got 100 or 150 in free bets. They're doing something if you bet 3 $10 Major League Baseball straight plays, minus 200 or higher odds, you get a $10 free bet, up to $40 in free bets. So that way you would have to do 120 right? $120, $10 per, and you get $40 in free bets towards Major League Baseball. I'm just logging into my MGM account right now to tell you 100% for sure what that same game parlay was for the Lions game. Okay. It's an alternate spread there. It's Lions plus 10.5. Cephas and Brown both score a touchdown plus 3,500. Okay. Now. Okay. I think that we're out of promotions. I'm not 100% sure there. There's so much going on. There's so many promotions out there. I want to make sure you get all of them and that you know where you can make extra money. If you can boost it, you can get a risk-free this and that and the other thing, especially with the parlays. Love to get risk-free. Love to boost stuff. Loving all that stuff. So with that being said, there's only two other things I want to tell you. There are two books out there, more bookie related. If you PM me, I will put my Facebook link in the comments after the live is done, and you can DM me and I will get you in touch with the right people. If you want a different site or a different book, or if you're in a state where you can't get PointsBet or DraftKings or FanDuel or what have you, then I can get you a different type of book. Deposit $500, get $500 in free bets, no playthrough requirements. Once you win your bet, the money is yours. You can withdraw it when needed. One book has a $5 minimum bet. One has a $25 minimum bet. The one with the $5 bet, you can withdraw anytime you want. The one with the $25, you have to withdraw only on Mondays. But either way, 500 free match, 100% free bets, all sportsbook. So hit me up on the DM for that. Check out PointsBet, code BP311 for those promotions and all the boosts and all the promotions. If you missed anything, I know it was a lot to go over. Go back to the beginning and start fresh. All right, I was on Johnny Hahn. Better Win channel with Johnny Hahn and Justin Hinman yesterday live at 6 p.m. Eastern. Unfortunately, we didn't get any comments or people watching live. I think YouTube's been a little bit dicey lately. Could be still the fact right now. So if you're checking this out after the fact, do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the notification bells on. I don't come on at the exact same time every day. I do Tuesdays and Thursdays for the weekday sports picks. And like I said, I'm starting a separate channel called BP311's Hockey Picks that I'm going to do 5 days a week, shorter videos, hockey, NHL only. That's coming up this weekend. We got a lot going on this weekend, though. Last time I left off with you, we gave you the Rays minus half a run in the first 5 against the Astros on Tuesday, plus 120 at MGM. No dice there. I think it was 4-0 Astros after 5, and it was 5-0 Astros total final. So a loss there. McClanahan just didn't have the stuff that day. So we take an L. We move to 16-22 after that. Diamond. We're going to get into this tonight. So we're going to go back on the Diamond tonight with the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers tonight. 10-10 MLB Network. The pitching matchup is pretty even. Urias has a 2.27 and a 17-7 record for the Dodgers. Gallen has a 2.52 and a 12-3 record for the Diamondbacks. I like Zach Gallen. I think Zach Gallen has a chance to shove. He has a chance to have a really good night and keep the Dodgers off the scoreboard, at least for the first half of the game, as long as he's on the mound. I took Diamondbacks first 5, plus a half a run, plus 100 over at MGM. I did see on Action Network, they're showing FanDuel will have it at plus 118, and Bet Rivers FanDuel has it at plus 118, DraftKings and Caesars have it at plus 105. So one of those 3 books should have a better line than plus 100, and if you can't find that, then go to MGM and grab it at plus 100. Diamondbacks plus a half a run first 5 night against the Dodgers with Gallen on the bump. Okay, we're going to get away from baseball. That was the quick little diamond portion of the program. We're going to go into football. I gave you several plays on Tuesday for the weekend, and I also gave you a few plays on Johnny's show yesterday. So let's go over the additional bonus plays that I gave you on Johnny's show. I took Coastal Carolina tonight, 7:30 ESPN2 to beat the Georgia State Panthers money line. I took it at minus 140. I'm seeing minus 136. Minus 135 being the best line. You can get it either at MGM or at DraftKings. I know it's weird. It's a 2.5 point spread for Coastal Carolina, and the money seems to be coming in on Georgia State. I don't understand why. It seems like a trap game. It's a risk Bet at your own risk type scenario. So if you don't like it and you're scared of it and you don't like what I'm saying about it, I understand. Then just stay off the game completely. Or if you want to ride the lightning, it seems like the public, for whatever reason, is loving Georgia State Panthers here. So do with that information what you will. I've also got West Virginia Mountaineers tonight, money line. I took it at minus 140 at the Virginia State Hokley, 7:30 ESPN. I'm seeing it at minus 132. Let me check some other books here. Yeah, minus 125 looking like the best line over at Caesars. If they don't show that, minus 132 is over at Bet Rivers. That's for Thursday. Also, Thursday night, Steelers, I got it at plus 5. I think it's plus 4.5 currently. Why isn't it up? All right, let's go here. And here. Plus 5. So the line had come down to 4.5, and then it went back up to 5. So obviously, if you like Pittsburgh here, you're going to want to get it at 5. No, it's 4.5 now. Opened at 2.5. Now it's out to 4.5. The strange thing is that from what I understood, the public money was on Pitt. So why is the number going up? First line movement. It's weird. Public bets 73% on Pittsburgh, 73% of the money on Pittsburgh. I mean, it's Tomlin. It's Harris. I don't like Trubisky. Most people don't. I don't love Jacoby Brissett either. So I'm going to go Steelers plus 5 as my official play tonight in Thursday Night Football. I gave you a lot of ideas of what you could do on a same-game parlay. You could get it risk-free for $10 over at DraftKings or FanDuel. You could also get it risk-free 50%. If you put down 20, you get 10 back over at Parks or Play Gun Lake. 3 legs, all 3 of them. DraftKings is a plus 100 minimum. FanDuel's plus 400, and Parks is a plus 300. I'm going to put together one more same-game parlay for $1 and try to get the biggest potential payout possible to get into that contest over at Parks or Play Gun Lake to win. If I'm top 10, I get a free bet between $25 and $300. Also, check out the tracker apps, guys. Better off, go over there. I'm BP311. I'm tracking my plays. You can check me out over there. I do enter them manually, so even if I put them in on a bookie site or an offshore, you will see them. On Pickett, my links are app. They are synced up. 10 different sports books out of, I believe, 12 legal sports books that I have are synced to the Pickett app. So when I put a bet in, you'll see it, whether it's a fraction of a unit or a 2-unit play, whether it's public and I put it out on the show or not. I just decided to take it. I'm not sure how fast the live bets will sync, but that's neither here nor there. Use code Bankroll4880 at Pickett. You can enter it into the drawing to win between $3 and $100. They'll put it right in your Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal account and track my bets. I'm BP311. Track your own bet. Check your ROI and your profitability. Tracking apps are the waves of the betting future. So we're moving on to Friday at this point. I did put a teaser together that I gave out to you on Johnny's show last night. I'm looking at Air Force. They're minus 24 at home, welcoming in Nevada here. The game is on tomorrow night, Friday, the 23rd, 8 p.m., Fox Sports 1. I teased that 6 points to a minus 18 for Air Force, hoping the 2 weeks in a row Air Force on a teaser favored heavily doesn't burn me. I combined it with Boise State. Boise State's at the UTEP Miners. The Broncos are laying 15.5 points. Game's on 9 o'clock on CBS. Teased it down to 9. So the teaser is Boise State minus 9 combined with Air Force minus 18, comes back at a minus 120 where I got it. You can probably get a better line on that if you shop around a little bit. From there, we go on to Saturday. Tennessee minus 9.5 against the Florida Gators. And it looks like, strangely enough, money's coming out of the Gators. Richardson looked good in game 1. He looked good against a good team in Utah. But are they really that good? It doesn't seem that way anymore. We'll see. Tennessee currently getting 10.5 points. They crossed a key number there. You're getting a little bit of reverse line movement. It's kind of strange. I like Tennessee minus 9.5. I wouldn't cross it over to 10 or 10.5. You might want to buy the line back. You can adjust it manually over at Bet Rivers or at Parks or at Twin Spires Blue, which is their sports book and not their horse racing app if they still are doing that. Tennessee minus 9.5 against Florida. Game's on 3:30 CBS Saturday. I've also got Michigan Wolverines minus 17 against the Maryland Terrapins. It did move down to 16.5. It's back up to 17 now. I think they can cover this without a problem. Game's on noon Fox Saturday. From there, Arkansas money line plus 115 against Texas A&M at Texas A&M, 7 p.m. Saturday night on ESPN. Look, I just don't think A&M is as good as advertised. I've seen them struggle against teams that really aren't that good. I think Arkansas is a gritty, tough team that's going to pound the rock and really push this game. It looks like plus 115 is no longer available. Best line plus 110 is showing at Caesars. Most books showing it at plus 105, but you're still getting plus money on the Razorbacks, and I like that a lot. 20 minutes in, I got to wrap this thing up, gents. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Help me grow the brands and the channels. NFL is what's left, right? Let's get into that. I got the 4 picks for you this weekend in the NFL. I took Chiefs minus 3.5. I know that line no longer exists. I know that the Chiefs, last time I saw, were in minus 6.5. They're playing the Colts. Chiefs come in 2-0. Colts come in 0-2. Right now, it's down to 5.5 points. I actually liked it at even 6.5. I love it at 5.5, and I'm in love with it at 3.5, which you can't find without buying it. I'd take Chiefs at 5.5. I'd take Chiefs all the way up to 6.5 without a problem. Matty Ice is done. I'm sorry, the Colts are 0-1 because they tied the Texans, lost to the Jags, while the Chiefs beat the Cardinals and the Chargers in weeks 1 and 2. That is my favorite play of the weekend right there. Chiefs minus, I don't care, up to 7, up to 6.5. They're going to run the Colts into the ground. Packers money line plus 115 against the Bucks. Chiefs, by the way, Chiefs and Colts 1 p.m. CBS. Packers and Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, 425 on Fox. Looks like a 1 to 1.5 point spread now, opened up at 3.5 Green Bay. So right now you're not going to get plus 115 on the Packers. You're going to get plus 105 at most books. And that's the best line I'm seeing, and it's at Bet Rivers right now. I think Rodgers is going to roll. I think Brady is going to struggle with his offensive line falling apart. Evans is suspended for this game. Godwin is banged up. I feel like they did pick up a receiver. I can't remember who it was. But when you've only got one solid target, you are in trouble. I've also liked the Eagles this weekend against the Commanders in Washington. Eagles laying 6.5, 1 o'clock Fox. I'll take that all day. Give me the Eagles to cover a touchdown. Falcons against the Seahawks is the last NFL play that I'm going to give you this weekend. This thing opened up at plus 3.5 Atlanta. I loved that number, but I never could find it as far as taking it straight up. So I bought the line at plus 3.5, minus 139 at Bet Rivers. I'm sure right now you would have to pay a lot more for a plus 3.5 on that game because the line is down to between 0.5 and 1 point at most books. I'm only seeing a plus 1. Well, the Falcons are now favored, so it's flipped. Opened Atlanta plus 5. I'm sorry, open Atlanta plus 3.5, Seattle minus 3.5, and it's flipped now to a plus 0.5 at some books, minus 0.5 at some books for Seattle. On the Atlanta side, minus 0.5 at some books, plus 1. You can still get Atlanta plus 1 at MGM for minus 115 at this point. I mean, it looks like a pick 'em, minus 107 money line across the board. Best money line on Atlanta, you're going to get minus 107 over at Bet Rivers. If you want to take it at 3.5, you can move it at Bet Rivers or at Parks. You're going to pay a little bit more of a vig there. I think Atlanta not only keeps this thing close, they have a really good chance to win. I like what Marcus Mariota is able to do at his age. He can still scramble and get out of the pocket and keep it moving. The backup quarterback, his name escaped. Desmond Ridder. I like him as well. Drake London is catching some good stuff out there in the field for him, and they can also run the ball in multiple ways. They have a 3-dimensional offense. Seattle, in my opinion, really doesn't. Geno won't leave the pocket. I don't think he's that good of a quarterback. Now, I'm not saying Marcus Mariota is the greatest, but he's better than Geno Smith. I would take the Falcons there. Maybe get it at plus 1. But at that point, I guess you might as well just take a money line, right? Okay, so I guess I'm going to do a quick recap. I've been on here for way too long. And the difference between these videos and the videos on BP311's hockey picks that are coming up with the new channel this weekend is that's going to be a 2 or 3 minute video. This sometimes is 15, 10, 20, 25. We're going on 25 minutes right now. So if you want the more abridged version, I do also do videos on TikTok, BP311, 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 spelt out, 2 or 3 minute videos, just rattling off picks. I haven't been keeping up with that lately, but I will try to get back to it. And in the meantime, if you miss anything, you're going to have to go back for it. There's too many plays. There's too many picks. There's too many promos, boosts, and ideas that I went over. I'm trying to help you out, trying to put money in your pocket and mine as well. You can track all my picks over at Pickett, all the ones that are synced to the sports books, and the others you can check it better off. If you missed anything, go back and check out the video one more time just to make sure you got it all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you. I'll talk to you this weekend for some NHL preseason action. If you're into that on BP311's Hockey Picks, go over there. Like, comment, share, and subscribe as well. Helping grow the brand, grow the channel. Keep it profitable. Have a great weekend.